We should have a look at some of those jet engines, which were indeed jet engines, and they actually flew along the same time when the gas turbine based jet engines first flew, and they were kind of disfavored by various reasons for various manufacturers and aircraft builders. However, they are coming back. They have reason to have their own applications where they could be useful even today, and we should have a look at some of them, how they function and how they can be deployed for flying aircraft. In some sense, these were simpler jet engines, and that is indeed one of the reasons why those jet engines appeared before the gas turbine based jet engines, because the gas turbine based jet engines, as we have seen over this lecture series, are indeed rather complex machines. They do have all kinds of complex parts like compressors and turbines, which make the engine extremely heavy, bulky, and of course, very complex to both design and analyze and finally control during flight. Much simpler versions of jet engines appeared alongside after the World War II, immediately or around the time of World War II, by various manufacturers, essentially to begin with for the purpose of the war itself, and later on they were flown by various people. And as I mentioned, they were not favored in comparison to the gas turbine based jet engines, and hence they were not used for regular flights, either for military or for transport aircraft purposes. However, they are indeed being looked into again for various kinds of aircraft applications by various manufacturers, both in Europe as well as in USA. Now, these engines, which go by the name of pulse jets, ramjets, and version of ramjet which is known as scramjets, are very simple engines. And we will have a look at these engines over the next 2-3 lectures, and we will take a good look at them, and we will find that they actually do have application potential under certain circumstances in certain kinds of aircraft, and those kinds of aircraft actually are looking into these engines, the modern versions of them, the improved versions of them, and how they can be deployed for